What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense. And it's kind of crazy that somebody was going to shoot up the busiest airport in the world, and it's barely a conversation. But my messy ass went and found his Facebook, and it's very telling. Like the video's the intro plays, we got a lot to get into.
Make it make sense.
Bruh, make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense to me intellectually.
Big moves.
Surfer.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things in your dream. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things in your dream. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Here's my ID. Why don't we take a look at my ID? Let's take a look at your ID.
We can take a look at my ID.
Hey, male or female on there first?
Okay. Okay, so this is not a laughing matter. Video footage was released of the actual moments that he was caught. So let's first look at this wildebeest in action.
It's right.
That's right. That is right.
He's saying that Trump is the new model Trump with tenant windows in 2025.
How are you? What are your reasons at the airport right now?
Still has his phone open, guys. He was streaming.
Tenant windows at the airport.
Oh, I'm just here. What I heard?
What kind of car do you drive?
Huh?
What kind of car do you drive?
I got dropped off.
You got dropped off. Okay, we're just looking. We just have a situation going on.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
She didn't say thank you. Y'all got to catch the small thing. I mean, he said you're welcome. So you could see he was already agitated.
Yeah, he does have a dog.
Officer, Billy.
Yes, ma'am.
Stopped to shake her hand because he was going to get her first. That's the handshake of I'm going to get you first.
16 radio. Is a guy named Billy? All right, we have hands. Put your hands behind your back, sir. Put your hands behind your back.
Now, this big ass wildebeest who was going to unalive as many people as he could is whimpering and screaming just at being put on the ground. Let that sink in.
Oh! 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 Oh!
If the police weren't going to get him, hypertension was.
Oh! Give me my phone. No. They're filming. They're filming. Give me my phone.
He's asking for his phone, but it's in his hand.
What did I hurt? What did I hurt? It's my phone.
Oh, put it up.
They had to put two cuffs together to actually cuff his big back ass.
Just show us one more detail that fit in the description. We're going to head back to the precinct to confirm.
It's right.
That's right. That is right.
He's saying that Trump is the new model Trump with tenant windows.
Now, y'all, let me tell you, I was supposed to be in Atlanta. A friend of mine was putting on their first DJ set. So I was actually going to be in Atlanta. And last minute, I was like, no, I couldn't, which ended up really great because I got to hang out with Lex from the Poor Minds podcast and clown around with Maya a little bit this weekend. And I got to hang out with my friend Simone But if I had gone to that event, I would have been at the airport around this time for my return flight home. You just never know. And looking at this big wildebeest, I would be completely unassuming that this man would have parked his truck right outside, was casing the joint, probably to get and see what would be maximum impact. He wasn't even bright enough to park his car normally first. He was so amped up and ready and streaming that he parked his car, double parked. He was going to run. We was going to run in, see. More than likely, he probably would have tried to target the area where you go through security, where it's like the most densely populated. This is the true face of evil. Billy is the face of evil. But we're not done. Shout out to the officers who caught him. I just wanted you to hear a couple things. Billy was a felon. Billy never should have had a gun.
Would proceed to be charged. We would charge him eventually after consulting with the district attorney. He was charged with terroristic threats. Yes, sir.
Charged with terroristic threats. A felon who should have never even had a gun.
Certainly. And then going over the charges that we charged yesterday, I think what's currently before the Clayton County courts now are 3 of the 4, which is terroristic threat.
I can read them because you guys may not be able to hear this. And now is a good time to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Terroristic threats, criminal attempt to commit aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a felon. I don't know. That doesn't sound like something that's going to keep him in jail for long. Let's see. How long do you get if found guilty of terroristic threats? And I'm assuming it's going to be a felony because it was done in an airport. I mean, it's federal. Ranging from decades in prison to life sentences. Okay, well, sounds good to me.
Threats, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a felon. Mr. Cagle was a convicted felon. He could not legally possess the weapon, and so the FBI is working to determine where he was. We have not listened to the
Bulging on their I did my visual observation of him the correct way.
Okay. Thank you for doing this. Can you elaborate a little bit more about the threat? We've heard that he threatened to shoot up the airport. Have you watched the live stream video? Is there any more details you could provide? And did you ever consider evacuating the terminal or even putting him on lockdown?
So I've not listened to the video myself. I know that was being conveyed to Sergeant Jones, and she was receiving the information. We take the steps necessary.
Now, you guys can't hear it very well, but basically, he was live streaming that he was going to be doing this, and one of his family members, more than likely, I would think it would be maybe 2 daughters or maybe maybe ex-wife, but those people, along with the officers who apprehended him, are real heroes. Atlanta is the busiest airport globally. I cannot stress that enough. Global. I'm so shocked that this is not being covered more extensively. This could have been a huge catastrophe. Like, everybody flies through the Atlanta airport. It's the hub for Delta specifically, but this should scare everybody. And that's what terrorists want to do. The goal is to make you feel uneasy or nervous in innocuous situations, things in situations that, oh, just go to the airport. Okay, now you're nervous. It was bad enough after September 11th, but these things don't help.
There was a
Lives saved, like, yes, I felt that something
Shout out to her.
I felt that whatever he had in his mind that he was going to do, I was there to stop it.
In the photo with the gun in the back of the truck, there was a bullet next to the gun. Did he have a round chambered in that weapon, and how much more ammunition did he have? In the truck?
I don't believe the weapon was actually a round was chambered, but there was a magazine with 26 rounds, and there was a round on the floorboard when we inventoried the vehicle. There was also, I believe, 2 spent shell casings that were also recovered inside the vehicle as well.
Very scary. So let's get to the mess. I went and found his page. Imagine an active shooter saying this. If we could all live by these traditional morals, old-fashioned morals encompass values like honesty, integrity, loyalty, and accountability, along with strong emphasis on respect for elders and authority, hard work and perseverance, faith, and a commitment to family and country. These morals often extend to principles like compassion, charity, courage, and self-reliance, promoting qualities such as temperance, proper manners, and a dedication to a cause larger than oneself. What radicalized this man? We need answers. But you know me, I'm messy, so I started looking. People automatically jumped to the fact that he was a fan of Trump. He says maybe Trump said some things he shouldn't have. Maybe he was too blunt. Wasn't your grandmother and grandfather? You also learned they were right, spelled R-I-T-E, later in life when you grew up. What moron would vote for Biden? Now, just being a Trump supporter does not mean that you are radicalized, but it is something that they should be looking into. Like, what chat rooms was he in? Who was he live streaming to? Is he an extremist? Is he a radical supporter? There's so many questions that, based on this current coverage, I don't know if we're going to get unless we dig in. Maybe TikTok will find it. He also shared this, so I'm assuming for him, this is one of the good black ones. Hold on. The sound went out.
Oh, shoot, y'all. Guess what? I done got me some white privilege. I can get a job. I can get a loan. I can buy some land. I can start a business. And I can vote. Oh, shoot. Mama, we done made it. No, y'all. It's called American privilege. And anybody who works for it can get it.
Moving right along. He also shared this. I'll be raising my children to never celebrate the death of another human being, no matter what side they're on. It looks like his kids have untagged themselves on these posts. Good Lord, that one didn't age well. Not at all. Somebody said this is rich. I mean, I don't know what to say, guys. This is scary. Again, I was supposed to be at that airport. Anything can happen. We need to figure out. So, like, I've been doing a lot of research, and they said that a lot of youth were radicalized during the pandemic. There were a lot of youth who were just sitting at home watching Instagram, social media, and they became radicalized. It was a pipeline to radicalization. We should be looking into all of this. 100 million people a year go through that particular airport. And I'm not going to lie, as somebody who flies there a lot, a large percent of those people are black. Now, everybody flies through the airport, but when I get to my rental car place, the majority of the people are black. Airport parking, the majority of people are black. A lot of the flight attendants you saw, the police officers, there is a large black community in Atlanta, and there are a lot of black people who use that airport. I would not be surprised if that's part of the reason why he chose it, in addition to it just being the busiest airport. this needs to be a bigger story. People need to be talking about this. So thank you so much. I will see you guys later. Please like the video, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I will see you guys tomorrow.